Ever felt that tight squeeze on your arm at the doctor's office? That familiar pressure, almost like a gentle hug that suddenly gets a little too firm? That's not just a weird hug. It's a science experiment happening on your arm. It's a carefully orchestrated process that reveals vital information about your cardiovascular health. That squeeze is the blood pressure cuff, inflating to temporarily restrict blood flow. A tool that lets us peek inside your body's highway system, your blood vessels. It allows us to assess the force with which your blood is pushing against the walls of your arteries. It measures the pressure your blood exerts as your heart pumps, pushing life-giving oxygen and nutrients throughout your body, giving us a snapshot of your heart's workload. It's like taking a quick peek under the hood to see how efficiently your engine is running. If the pressure's too high, your heart's working overtime, straining to pump blood against increased resistance. Too low, and it's not working hard enough. This could mean that vital organs aren't receiving the blood flow they need to function properly. We need that pressure to be just right to keep everything running smoothly. It's a delicate balance, a Goldilocks zone where your heart can efficiently do its job. This simple invention gives us a window into our health. No needles required. It's a non-invasive way to gain valuable insights into your cardiovascular well-being. So next time you feel that squeeze, remember, it's your body's way of telling its story. It's a conversation between your heart and the healthcare professional, revealing important clues about your overall health. Let's unlock those secrets together. By understanding your blood pressure, we can work together to keep your heart happy and healthy for years to come. Alright, let's dive right in and tackle this rather imposing name. Sphygmomanometer. It's a mouthful, isn't it? Don't worry, most people stumble over it the first time they see it, and probably the second and third times too. But behind that complicated exterior lies a very simple, yet incredibly important device. Sounds wild and intimidating, but when you break it down to its core components, it just means pulse pressure measurer. It's all derived from Greek roots, each part contributing to the overall meaning. Sphygmo refers to pulse, mono to pressure, and meter to a measuring device. See? Not so scary after all. It's the official scientific name for what we commonly know as the blood pressure cuff. That familiar piece of medical equipment you've likely encountered at some point in your life. Used routinely by doctors during checkups and examinations to assess your cardiovascular health. It's a fundamental tool in any medical practice. Nurses in hospitals and clinics constantly monitoring patients' vital signs, including their blood pressure. It's a critical part of patient care. Paramedics, in emergency situations, relying on it to quickly gauge a patient's condition and provide appropriate treatment on the spot. Pharmacists, offering blood pressure screenings as part of preventative healthcare services, making it accessible to the general public, and even you at home, with the increasing availability of user-friendly home blood pressure monitors. Taking control of your health has never been easier, but why is it so important to keep tabs on your blood pressure? What's all the fuss about? Because high blood pressure is often referred to as a silent killer, a term that highlights its insidious nature. You can feel perfectly fine, experience no noticeable symptoms, but still be at significant risk of developing serious health complications down the line. Regular checks help catch potential problems early on, giving you and your doctor the opportunity to intervene and make necessary lifestyle changes or consider medical treatments before they cause irreversible damage to your heart, leading to conditions like heart disease or heart failure, brain, increasing the risk of stroke and cognitive decline, or kidneys, potentially leading to kidney disease and even kidney failure. Think of it like checking your car's tire pressure before embarking on a long road trip. A simple preventative measure that can save you from a lot of trouble. You want everything within the optimal range, in the safe zone, ensuring a smooth and safe journey. The sphygmomanometer, or blood pressure cuff, is essentially our personal pressure gauge, providing us with valuable insights into our cardiovascular system, making sure our body's engine is running smoothly and efficiently, ready for the long and winding road of life. It's a simple, non-invasive checkup that provides crucial information about a complex machine. So please, don't be intimidated by the long and complicated name, it's just a label. This gadget, despite its name, is actually your health's best friend, a reliable tool for monitoring and maintaining your well-being. It's a tool for everyone, regardless of age or background, who wants to take proactive steps towards a healthier and happier life. So, with all that said, let's take a closer look and see exactly how this amazing device works. The sphygmomanometer, a vital tool in healthcare, is more than just a device. It's a window into your cardiovascular health. It is a carefully calibrated team of parts working together in perfect harmony to give an accurate blood pressure reading. Each component plays a crucial role in this process. Understanding these parts can help you appreciate the ingenuity behind this life-saving device. First, we have the inflatable cuff, the most visible part of the sphygmomanometer. This cuff wraps snugly around your arm, ensuring a secure fit, and gives that signature, momentarily uncomfortable squeeze. This compression is essential for temporarily stopping blood flow, allowing for accurate measurement. Next, the inflation bulb, held firmly in hand, pumps air steadily into the cuff, inflating it to the necessary pressure. The bulb's design allows for controlled inflation, a key factor in obtaining a precise reading. Then, a tiny, but critical air valve controls the gradual release of air from the cuff. This controlled deflation is what allows the healthcare provider to accurately assess your blood pressure. The pressure gauge, also known as the manometer, is the display unit. It precisely shows the numbers, measuring the pressure exerted by your blood against the artery walls, indicated in millimeters of mercury, mmHg. These numbers are what doctors use to assess your cardiovascular health. In modern digital models, you'll see the blood pressure numbers displayed clearly on a screen, offering ease of reading and often storing previous measurements. However, in classic sphygmomanometers, the pressure is indicated by a dial with a needle or a rising column of mercury. And for manual versions, the stethoscope becomes the essential partner, amplifying the sounds within. It allows the doctor to listen intently for those key Korotkoff sounds in your artery, which indicate systolic and diastolic pressure. Each individual part has a specific job to perform, contributing to the overall function. Inflate and squeeze, then slowly release. Accurately measure the pressure, and carefully listen to the sounds. Together, all these components create a symphony of scientific precision right there on your arm. It's this teamwork, this collaboration of parts, that ultimately gives us a vital snapshot of your health. Simple in its operation, clever in its design, and absolutely essential for monitoring your well-being. So, are you ready to see this incredible device in action and understand how it safeguards your health? Here's what happens. The cuff wraps around your upper arm, at heart level. The doctor inflates the cuff, squeezing your arteries shut, like stepping on a garden hose. Blood flow stops, and if you listen, you'll hear nothing. Then the doctor slowly releases the air. As the pressure drops, blood forces its way through in little bursts. The first tap is your systolic pressure. The doctor notes the number on the gauge at that moment. Air keeps escaping, the tapping continues, and then silence. That's your diastolic pressure when blood flows smoothly again. 2 numbers, 1 process, the maximum push and the resting pressure. It's a quick, painless way to check your heart's performance. All from a simple squeeze and a careful listen. Science at its best. The real stars? The sounds, Korotkoff sounds named after the doctor who discovered them, they're not your heartbeat but the sound of blood squeezing through a pinched artery. At first, silence. Then, as the cuff deflates, you hear tapping as blood bursts through. The tapping changes, gets softer, then disappears. The first tap marks your systolic pressure, the last tap, your diastolic. It's like listening to a river forced through rocks, then flowing freely again. These sounds are the clues doctors use to decode your blood pressure. 2 key moments, the first sound and the last. That's how we get your numbers, using simple physics and sharp ears. It's a beautiful, practical science, and it all happens in under a minute. So, what do those numbers mean? If your doctor says 120/80, here's the breakdown. The top number, systolic, is the pressure when your heart beats. The bottom number, diastolic, is the pressure when your heart rests. Both are measured in millimeters of mercury. Ideal for most adults? Less than 120/80. Higher numbers mean your heart and arteries are under strain, hypertension. Too low and you might feel dizzy, hypotension. These numbers help spot problems early so you can take action. It's not just a reading, it's a vital sign of your health. Your blood pressure tells the story of your heart's hard work. The blood pressure cuff isn't a mystery, it's a brilliant tool that turns a simple squeeze into life-saving information. Now you know what's happening. The cuff stops blood flow, the doctor listens for the return, and those numbers reveal your heart's story. Understanding this empowers you to take charge of your health. It's a reminder that science is everywhere, even in a doctor's office. Next time you see a sphygmomanometer, give it some respect. It's a silent guardian of your health. Got questions or your own analogy? Share in the comments, share and subscribe for more science mysteries unraveled. What should we explore next? Let us know.